Hi, I'm here on the show floor with Mike Walsh from Xaitment. And hi, Mike. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. Can you tell us a little bit about Xaitment?
Sure. So Xaitment is a AI solution, not just for Unity, but for basically any middleware game engine. We focus on pathfinding, basically your nav mesh generation, your pathfinding, your movement. And then we also have a product called Xait Control, which is a finite state machine for character behaviors and game logic.
Wow, that's a lot of information. Now, what exactly is a finite, what was it?
A finite state machine?
Yeah, what does that mean?
So a finite state machine basically is an if-then statement. So if I walk across the street, then I might get hit by a car. So
Okay.
It's basically a series of state machines that can be stacked on top of each other or collapse together to create character behaviors. So for instance, if I see an enemy approaching me, I might want to pull my gun up. So that's sort of AI basically telling the game logic, there's an enemy approaching, you want to get your gun up. Or you may want to go attack the person, or you may want to flee from the person. But it's all sort of nested in these little tables, but it's just a series of if-then statements that help characters move through the game.
Awesome, that sounds great. And what is exactly on your release schedule that you're putting out right now?
So we just, about 2 weeks ago, we just launched our product for plugins for Unity. It's a very big deal. It's a community that we've wanted to serve for a long time. We think the mobile gaming platform is expanding very quickly. Everything seems to be moving to tablets or iOS or Droid. And so it was a part of the gaming community that we wanted to be a big part of. We traditionally came from sort of the AAA or AA market. We've been used in some console games, a lot of PC games, a lot of MMO games, but we just feel like gaming is really coming down to the masses with all the mobile devices. Unity seemed to be, for us, the best partner to work with relative to mobile gaming. So we just launched 2 weeks ago our first Unity plugins for Xaitmap and Xait Control, which are our two feature products. And I think what's coming next on the release schedule for us is very specific platforms. So right now, it's just a PC version of our product, but in the future we want to have a Mac version of it. We want to be able to release it on iOS. We want to be able to release it on Android. We want to be able to release it on the web player. And then probably in the future we look at releasing it on consoles with Unity as well.
Wow,
But the main focus right now is employing our partnership or building on our partnership with Unity.
wonderful. That sounds like it's going to really revolutionize everything and open it up for everybody.
I hope so.
That's great. So can you tell me a little bit about how you guys are working to make AI function more and be smarter?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a big initiative for us. This is a big reason why we're in business. There are a lot of pathfinding solutions out there, frankly. We have a lot of competitors in the pathfinding segment. And by pathfinding, I mean nav mesh generation, pathfinding, and movement. But for us, Xait Control is sort of our next generation product. It's available now, but we really think it's a game changer. It's specifically a finite state machine for character behaviors, but what it really allows you to do is give individual characters in the scene very specific behaviors. Like, for instance, if you have three guys entering a room, three non-player characters entering a room, traditionally what will happen is they'll enter the room all the same and they'll be shooting at you, who's the enemy. If you die and you come back and you play that level over again, they do the same exact behavior all over again. So by getting killed 2 or 3 times, you've mastered the level and you can move on. So what we plan to do is give you a different behavior every single time you launch that scene. So we give, through Xait Control, we basically give characters individual behaviors. One might attack, another one might take cover and fire from there. A third one might flee for additional help. But every time you play that game or that level, we want something different to happen. And Xait Control is the first step towards that. So pathfinding is critically important. It's step one. We want to go beyond that. We're going to do that with Xait Control, and then we're going to continue to do that with additional products that we come out with in the future.
Wonderful. It sounds like there'll be an additional level of realism to AI that we haven't really seen before.
Yeah, we hope so. I think what you're seeing a lot right now is people are moving more towards playing multiplayer gaming online because they want that realism. They want to play with somebody else who doesn't do the same thing over and over again. We'd like to pull it back a little bit, go into story mode, let you play against the computer, but give the computer more options, give the characters more options. And then I think the only other thing that I would say, what's next for us or what's important for us, what separates us from other folks, is that there's a big tools part to what we do. So traditionally, if you buy a pathfinding solution, you basically get an SDK, which means an engineer gets to work on it. So anytime you have a pathfinding problem, it's got to go back to the engineer to solve it. What we really want to do is enable the designers to work alone, to be able to create really cool AI characteristics in a game or AI behaviors in a game without having to constantly go back to the engineers to fix things. So we've created a tool set. It's available in Unity, but it's also available in our full product as well. And it just allows designers more freedom, more creativity to create better AI for games.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. So enabling game designers to work at smaller teams more efficiently with smarter AI. You heard it here first. Thanks a lot.